Welcome to What If Deku Was Scorpion. As a young lad, Deku would have hatred for the Lin Kuei, due to him killing his parents, and is the grandson of the Elder. Grandson of the Elder, practically. His grandmother died also at war, and Deku was only left with his grandpa. He's not directly in the clan yet, but that would happen in the future. As over the time there would be a lot of break-ins with the Lin Kuei and somewhat, but not to the point of full extinction. At least not yet. Deku would also have a friend. He would be a friend of one of the sons of the Lin Kuei, or the elder of the Lin Kuei, or not really the elder, but the son of a Lin Kuei member. Him and his friend would be very kind to each other, besides their warfare of clans. Since both of them, technically Deku isn't in the clan, but due to the elder being a lot more strict from the Lin Kuei, he would have Sub-Zero in the clan already. As they would they'll be very good friends. But that would all change when both families start to suspect something. He keeps on going off his missions because, Sub-Zero has his missions and whatnot, making him, not helping with his sanity, making him a killer practically. And eventually Sub-Zero will be born. Or, practically that. When Deku hit 20, he would get married. And when he is 30, he would have a child. 10 years later, his child is now 10 and he is now 40. Yeah. Even though he has the body of a flippin' teenager somehow. Or a young adult. This man built. Anyways. Deku, he would join the clan just to protect his family. He does have, he tried, that same month he joined the clan, the same month the raid on his village was made. Meaning, guess who shows up to kill everyone in his village? Aha! On a mission that, Deku had to do to get an ancient artifact for his elder, or, his grandfather. In that time span, he was also the best warrior as well. And when he came back, he wasn't very happy from what he saw. Meaning that his entire clan was wiped out in a month, my guy. That messes with your psyche a bit. So yeah, this man, he's like, no. As he kind of runs to, his house. Actually, no, I guess it would be a month, but it wouldn't completely end until, it wouldn't be a month. I'll say it would just be a day, yeah, because that wouldn't make a sense, because they would wipe it down, in the first day, due to the strength. Anyways, it would be on that, the day he came back, was when his entire, most of his clan was wiped out, or, the day before, the Lin Kuei kind of signed up for, a raid for the Shirodaidu. So, everyone's dead. He runs to his house, and, yeah, his wife is dead, which pisses him off, over 9,000. And when he sees ninjas just killing people, or the rest of his people, technically. He sees his son, he grabs his son, kind of puts him in, a closet. This man, bro, if you've seen the animated series for, Scorpion's Revenge, bro, that's probably what happened. Yo, he started ripping apart these people like nothing, like butter. He used their own weapons against each other, ripping them like butter. The amount of bloodshed this man just killed 100 Lin Kuei members without even trying. His pure rage of his entire clan. That rage of his... It's pretty bad. He's blinded by rage. He killing people, chopping people up like in pieces. Like no one's safe from his wrath. Like Lin Kuei try to hide. Nah, they ain't, like they try to run away. This man, get over here. Yeah, it ain't good. This man rips apart the entire Lin Kuei Foundation. Like, practically cutting, like, over 100, like, he practically cuts the Lin Kuei in half. Like, the entire numbers in half. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. He cuts that entire stuff in half. So, the Lin Kuei terrified. Low-key terrified, running away from Deku. And that's when the music starts playing. JK, the music doesn't play until he comes back for like the first time. So yeah. Dun 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 fight da da da. As you know, Scorpion appears. I mean, not Scorpion. Sorry, not Scorpion. Oof. Sub-Zero appears. You led this fight, didn't you? As you know, he's blinded by rage. You led this fight. We were friends once. What happened? My loyalty is to my clan. So be it. As you know, they start fighting. Sub-Zero and, his ice powers. The only reason Deku's being overwhelmed is just because of outer interference. And that if it wasn't for one trick move, Sub-Zero did, he had to ask one of his members to kind of trip up Deku, which kind of did work. And, Scorpion, unlike normal origins of Scorpion, this man was about to kill Sub-Zero right then and there without dying, not once. He was about to kill the Sub-Zero right there, like, just net snap. Until, Cyberax, or not, technically Cyberax wouldn't be born yet, but, Bi-Han was like, finish the job. I will. As you know, that also Scorpion sees, or Deku sees, is a spear straight through his gut, as this was from the Elder, or da 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 da. If a very how do you say? A necromancer of some sort. If you know who, then you know who I'm talking about. About who a necromancer appeared. And kind of, if you know who it is, good for you. Kind of killed Deku. As he kind of teleported away, and then, Sub-Zero or Bi-Han kind of, popped up, froze, instead of, killing Deku right then and there, grabbed his son out the closet, and killed him in front of Deku. This man, bro. He was about to break out the ice and just, and so, he scored, he broke out the ice, jumped at Sub-Zero, and Sub-Zero kind of, froze in midair, and that's how he died. And yeah, that's how Deku's rage of Scorpion began. Where am I? As he's in the chamber, torture chamber, where a demon is practically about to torture him. And then he remembers his family. The rage of Scorpion takes him over, and due to Deku now dying, he would now get, his hell spawn form. So yes. If you're wondering what's in the middle, that's gonna happen when a very certain event happens. So yeah. As let's see, what can I torture you with? Maybe the game? The feather? This axe? So many tools. As he chooses, a giant twisted looking spear. Kind of almost stabbing Deku with it, but Deku ain't having that. This man his chains are kind of through his palm, so he wraps his hand around the chains, yoinks that shit, breaking down the barriers, like both of the walls, or kind of cracking both walls. Like, both half of the walls are just down. This man was now freed. This man literally, he just gets the chains from his legs, rips them off. He practically goes on a murder spree, killing like every demon on sight. This man rage, bro. All he sees is Sub-Zero. Like, his memories are kind of taking control of him. So, also what the Necromancer did was kind of have Deku die, and then after that, kind of it used magic to kind of increase his hatred, but that would kind of bite him in the ass later in life. So yeah, not right now because Deku didn't see the Necromancer. He's just murdering people, like, left and right. He's murking people. Like, murking demons. Like, demons are hiding from him. They fear this man. And so, someone meets him. Ha. Whew. Okay. Okay, here is the man woos. Ah, here he is. Shang Tsung. That was his name. Wondering what his name was? Bristol as a social leave. I don't know how. Yeah, Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, but I'm gonna call him Sorcerer because I'm not good at flipping pronouncing names. Practically, what happens, he eventually meets Shang Tsung, and he's about to prepare to fight, but Shang Tsung, not Shang Tsung, Quan Chi. Oh. See, I'm bad at flipping having names, bro. Quan Chi, he meets Quan Chi. Quan Chi gives him a deal. I'll bring you back to life. Or I'll do something for you if you can get this pendant for me. If you know what pendant I mean from the Mortal Kombat games, which is related to the Elder God Shinnok. The amulet, that's what it's called, the amulet. Shinnok. Which, yeah, if you know what's going to happen, then you know very well what's going to happen. So he's brought back to life. Or not brought back to life, kind of teleported. Because, he's Hellspawn, so I mean, yeah. So, yeah. After trying to get the amulet, or, he's in his human form because, he got brought back to life in his human form. And, instead of being a Hellspawn. He kind of met Sub-Zero, died again by Sub-Zero's hands. After Sub-Zero got the amulet, Raiden comes in, kind of, you gotta reverse your stuff you did. Because Quan Chi now has an amulet. He has an amulet. He's gonna take over all Earthrealm. That means your clan not safe. His clan not safe. No one's safe. That bad for everyone. So yeah, Scorpion or Sub-Zero kind of after facing Quan Chi, practically gets imprisoned. And who does he meet? Ooh, he meets another or more of a Hellspawn version of Scorpion. And this man, he ready to throw some hands. He been waiting. Yo, he been waiting for so long. Bihan, bro. Bihan terrified on what he sees. He sees the white eyes, the hatred he has in his eyes. And all you hear, dun 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 dun, fight! This man, get over here! As a practical fight ends up in the Netherrealm. As both practically, Sub-Zero has no chance against this man. He has no chance against him. Like, I'm making Deku the most dangerous Scorpion out of them all. So not even his kids, or practically kids, are going to be dangerous then. He's going to be like the most dangerous in history, practically. Or the most aggressive and most cruel. So yeah, that happens, midway, Raiden kind of stops him. Because he kind of needs them to kind of, get back the amulet. And yeah. What happens, Deku finds out the truth. He is not happy. He's the one who gave Bihan the Scorpion powers. Not just that, but kind of had put the idea into Scorpion's head. And that didn't stand. Scorpion, as soon as he heard that, this man was like, he pulled up on Quan Chi. Bro, he smacked this man. Low-key smacked this man teleporting. Whew, practically fight right then and there. This man got clapped. He clapped Quan Chi so hard, he almost broke the amulet, which is supposed to be unbreakable. He almost broke the amulet. And that kind of scared Quan Chi. He was like, oh, whoa, no one's able to break this. How are you able to break this? What the flip? There's a crack in the stone. The stone in the amulet, there's a crack in it from how powerful Deku rages. Like, he ain't on that. He about to kill you, bro. He about to end your life. Like, your entire lineage. He does a Nutcracker, Johnny Cage move. Nutcracker. About to mess up my aunt's entire family. Yeet. Yo, tell me why another person comes in and just kind of holds Scorpion by, like, a chokehold. It's not gonna be Shinnok, but it's gonna be... What was that? I cannot find it. Shang Tsung. Yes. Shang Tsung and Quan Chi are, they're working together to kind of bring back Shinnok. So, yeah. This man had to fight 2 sorcerers, the most powerful sorcerers around. He was still clapping them. Yeah, see, like, they're even on par now, due to them being both sorcerers. So he kind of had to fight both of them. He was losing. Yes, he was losing slowly. But they knew if he got any, nah, bro. So yeah, Raiden comes in, gets the amulet, kind of dashes, because, he knows Scorpion got this. And, Sub-Zero comes in, controlled by... Well, not controlled, but more of the reasons of him meeting Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero kind of fights with the other sorcerers, and after, Deku kind of petty. So, after defeating both sorcerers, he kind of want to fight Sub-Zero. Like, he want to kill him, he wants to fight, he killed his children, my guy. You don't just get rid of that feeling. So, after killing Scorpion, after killing Sub-Zero, he did not have an easy death. He had the MKX. He had that decapitation, get over here. So, yeah. Man, this man got wrecked. Because he knew, if Raiden stepped in, this man, you don't want these hands. Deku trained, and if you don't know how the Netherrealm and Earthrealm are connected, time works differently to a certain extent. And now Deku kind of goes back to the Netherrealm, because he has, nothing to do. So he kind of, over the time, Quan Chi he didn't kill Quan Chi, but kind of beat his ass up, though, due to Quan Chi practically being mortal, to a certain extent, so yeah. Quan Chi kind of makes a replica of Scorpion to kind of follow his command, because he did see how strong Scorpion was. Deku was he was on that I will kill you, kind of like Itachi, entire flipping massacre. Yeah, he was on that, I'm a wreck your face, practically. So, yeah. Making another version of Scorpion. And he knows it's gonna bite him in the ass. And if you see the pictures right now, then you know it's gonna bite him in the ass. Oh, man, you just messed up. Ooh, sorry. Comment down below what I should name her. Female Scorpion. So Deku's kind of chilling, and eventually they do have similar powers. The only difference is that she's human. technically. Well, not really human, but kind of a augmentation of magic. Quan Chi's magic. And Netherrealm magic. So, yeah. Not really human, but yeah, but no. It's weird. It is. Yeah. Eventually, she would meet Scorpion. Yeah. Because, I mean, they both can travel to Netherrealm, and she goes to Netherrealm to kind of train, so yeah. Yeah. And over the time, they become friends after, breaking Deku's flippin' rage wall of, 1 million. So it took a decent amount of while to make him talk with her. Because he was a very quiet person. It took at least a good 3 to 5 years just to get this man to break his shell and talk with her. So yeah. Actually, no, I'll say he's 30, so I'll say that everything happened at 35, so yeah, okay. It took a couple months for this man to kind of, yeah. He doesn't age anymore, by the way. So technically he'll stay 40 practically forever. So yeah, kind of stays. Since he is technically Hellspawn, so yeah. He can't really die, he kind of just comes back. So yeah. He stopped aging by the age of 40, so yeah. When I mean 5 years, I mean he doesn't really age, so I mean he kind of stays 40, so yeah. So 5 years pass, or a couple years pass. Quan Chi finally has his plans intact to kind of get back the amulet from Raiden. Raiden tries to come down to Netherrealm to kind of talk to Scorpion, but Scorpion's on that bullshit. He was like, nah, bro. No, I will not help you on any of your terms. I do not care, nor do I care for Earthrealm. Why should I? Earthrealm has done nothing for me, and I have done many things for it. There is no reason for me to go to Earthrealm. As you know, he kind of, and then Raiden kind of brings up some of the history of the Shiryu. Some instances of even they have code of conducts, and Scorpion's kind of breaking one of them. Deku kind of realizes fuck, I'm gonna hate doing this. So he kind of helps him, but after a while, Quan Chi kind of just disappears from the map. So what Deku does, he's stuck in Earthrealm now because, Quan Chi kind of stopped the teleportation between, here and Netherrealm, or Earthrealm and Netherrealm for now. And eventually, Raiden kind of did it himself, kind of got back the amulet, and kind of hid it away. And yeah. He's in Japan now. Don't ask me how, he's in Japan now. He just wants to relax. So, over who knows how long in the Netherrealm, Deku's finally going back to Earthrealm. And he goes back to where his clan was in Japan. As he sees, the ancient, flipping... There's dust on his stuff, bro. His clan, his entire, flipping buildings and whatnot are dust. Are very old and brittle. It's been years since I've been here. Maybe Raiden was right. I should loosen up. As you know, he just hears a face. Or just hears someone. Hey, Scorpion! We still on that fireball game? Yes, I'll do that eventually. I forgot I promised her fireball. Dodgeball. Oh, God. So they kind of made some Netherrealm games where they use fireballs to use as dodgeballs, so yeah. Don't ask me how. It's for entertainment for themselves. So yeah. He eventually walks through the city, and people are seeing him. He's in his his MKX uniform, so yeah. He's kind of just walking around the city as people do notice him, thinking he's like a hero or something. As his body temperature is pretty fucking like it's melting point. So he's like Godzilla in that Nova Superheat Godzilla. So yeah, I think something like the closest things that are to him are melting. But that's just his race. So he kind of calms down eventually. Now let's see what society has done with themselves. It's been years since I've been here. Now, he eventually runs into someone, or better not. Sludge villain accident. Ahaha. Okay, I need to stop. Sludge villain accident happens. He sees a crowd of people. What's this? I see. He just sees people not doing shit, practically. They're not doing anything to help Bakugo. This kind of pisses off Deku, because, he felt the same way when, normal people outside their clan didn't do shit for him. So he was like, I know I want karma, but technically those people are long gone. And fuck. I'm gonna have to help this kid. As he kind of pushes people out the way. As slide, teleport. Eek! As he kind of rips out Bakugo from the Sludge villain. Whew, get over here. Kind of wrapping, his kunai around Bakugo's waist and kind of like, get over here type fashion. Get over here! As he just yoinked out of the Sludge villain, getting yeeted into the crowd. As now, Sludge villain versus Scorpion. Who would win? Fight! Da 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 da. As Deku's just doing multiple combos, kind of burning the Sludge villain alive. With how fast he's hitting his beast hits. Now. Fatality! Da 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 da. JK. He gets his flaming sword out. And eventually, due to the amount of heat, the Sludge villain kind of dispersed everywhere. As people walk up to him, as he sees the fire around him, he's like, absorption fire. Like, he just absorbs the fire. There. No, there's no fire. He kind of manipulates the fire to kind of go out like that. So, no more fire, everyone's safe. Bakugo's safe. People see him, they think he's a badass due to his quirk being flashy. This is on the news, so people see this. Yeah. People see this. It's like, oh, you have a very good quirk. What's a quirk? He low-key says that. And he just shrugs it off. After that he kind of teleports because he don't like confrontation, so he kind of like just teleports away. People see that he teleported on a roof, and then he just decides to kind of teleport from there. And the camera wasn't able to follow him anymore. Yeah, I guess the hardest people can be good people. Be quiet. I know you're watching me. There's no point. How long has it been since I've been to Overworld? By the way, the Mortal Kombat universe is a little bit different, so a couple characters won't exist. Maybe with quirks, maybe not. A couple characters would exist. Reptile would exist. A couple other. Shao Kahn would still exist. And a couple others as well. It's just like Sonya Blade, Jax, like people, those, they wouldn't exist due to it being my hero, so yes. Maybe I may have them, maybe kind of smooth them in the storyline, but not from the direct Mortal Kombat storyline, but more of the My Hero Fusion storyline. So yeah. As you know, he's kind of training. He's kind of like, female scorpions, like, you need to relax at some points. You're always stressed and whatnot. You always take things too seriously. As you know, she kind of, how would you say, brings him to a spa. And he does get relaxed. So yeah. At least. Okay, there's these like 5 separate things of relaxed for Scorpion. Or at least for Deku. There's flippin' on your ass rage. There's I'm gonna kill you rage. And then there's serious rage. Which serious rage is like the lowest this man's gonna get to like calm. That's like the lowest point he's gonna get from calm. He's not naturally calm, he's like aggressive. Especially from like the years of flipping warfare he had to go through. Like he just naturally aggressive. And now we go to Shao Kahn. Earthrealm will be mine. After I find Shinnok. I need to find Shinnok, not just that, but I need to find Quan Chi to bring back Shinnok. And maybe Sung Lao. Shang Shung, maybe. Kung Lao as well. All I know is that Earthrealm will be mine. Raiden will have no choice. And now we go back to Scorpion. As this is kind of where I slowed down the story. And it's kind of just relaxing. And of course, Endeavor sees this. What, another fire hero? Probably not as strong as me. Oh, does he not know? This man can throw hands for days. Anyways. Yeah, All For One sees this. Interesting, that looks like a strong quirk. As no, we go to Deku. I have a pretty decent life now. He waking up, because he decided to stay in Earthrealm for a bit. Also, Deku does not know that female Scorpion's technically made by Quan Chi. Or that, Quan Chi's technically giving her, missions to do. Quan Chi doesn't know about Scorpion meeting with, female Scorpion, so yeah. Practically like a unknown triangle, practically. So yeah. All female Scorpion was like, hey, bet, we have another Shirai Ryu, bet, hey. We're like the only 2 people left, so how you doing? Yeah. As you know, so, do you want to be a hero? The amount of things I've done, I don't... That's a funny joke. I'm not born to be a hero, I'm born to be an assassin and killer. Trust me, I don't get revenge, I get even. Tenfold. No. I don't feel like becoming a hero, that'd be a drag. Especially I don't care for Earthrealm that much. They do have decent weather though. So, when do you end up rebuilding the Lin Kuei? Or the Shirai Ryu, I mean, sorry. As soon as you say Shirai Ryu, when you're gonna rebuild the Shirai Ryu, Deku kind of spits out his coffee. In time. No, I doubt anytime soon it's gonna happen, but eventually, but not right now. I don't have anyone in my mind right now. He's also dense, if you couldn't tell, so yeah. As you know, the entrance exam. You know, female Scorpion kind of talked to Deku. So, have you heard of this thing called the entrance exam? I heard there's gonna be students there that are gonna try to be heroes. So that's how they become heroes. Oh. Not interested. Please. Fine. Ugh. As you know, they kind of watch it like a show. They kind of see who got, strength and who don't. So yeah. They judge people based on fertility and how they use their quirk, not how strong their quirks are. How they use their quirks, which are interesting. He sees Bakugo kind of like him, but too egotistical. So yeah. He sees Ida, but Ida is more of the rules, which Deku don't like. And of course there's he does see Todoroki, but he sees Todoroki of holding himself back too much from not using his fire. Or guessing he'll feel like Todoroki's holding back, but I mean that's all. So yeah. He would analyze everyone's abilities very quickly due to him being a ninja and whatnot. So yeah. If I had to say anything, I'll say Earthrealm is fine from any other worldly things, any worldly encounters. But of course, if they use their abilities like this, there's no way that they're gonna survive a takeover. Yeah, I know a couple people can easily take over things like this. Me, myself, can probably overtake this entire community and population. Come on, you don't think that they're that weak? Come on. They limit themselves with how much they what and how they use their these things called quirks, I believe. Didn't you tell me about these like a day ago? Yeah, these quirks were formed when a baby was shining eventually, and kind of a human mutation of magic and other things like that. I see. I see a lot of heroes are egotistical and don't care about truly helping others. They only care for fame and glory and money. I feel like eventually heroes will run this place down to the ground eventually. But it doesn't really matter. I don't care. I'll just go back to the Netherrealm. But She-Scorpion practically kind of elbows him on the back of the head. You don't believe that? Come on. Of course he'll help. You're Scorpion. You're like the only other person who can actually stop overworldly things. Yeah, I don't want to though. There's no reason for me to interfere. As you know, Raiden appears. So Scorpion, how do you like Earthrealm for now? It's pretty decent. But the society is a bit edgy. Not yet on the right path for heroism. Of course, I can't talk for myself, but I have seen, what was the boy's name? I can't remember his name. It's been years since I've seen the young boy. But anyways, I only see very few who can actually make their quirks useful to them. Even so, they don't use their quirks all the time. They only use it when they need to and for occasions. So, huh. So, did you find a good place to put the amulet? Ah, yes, I put it in a temple guarded by one that I've hired to guard it for me. Let me guess, Unaga. How did you... don't... I already know the temple. Unaga, pretty strong and pretty powerful, even for you elder gods. Or gods in general, but... if a person's able to break through a Naga, you may have to have another other person there. As you know, he kind of says that, Blaze is always also there, so it's a Naga and Blaze. So, yeah. So, whole. So... here. How many things are there for now? 2 guardians. Pretty decent. I mean, Quan Chi and other people like that. I can easily maybe slip through. Maybe Unaga, but Blaze. I'm pretty sure Blaze has it in the bag. That monstrous entity. I was kind of just chilling, as you know. Da 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 da. As you know, the weather starts to change. As there's an announcement in the sky. All Earthrealmers, I am Shao Kahn. And I'm taking over your realm. As that's where I'm going to end this video. Thank you for all watching. Remember, comment down below, leave a like, and subscribe.